Guys, today I bring you the top 5 best anti-submarine helicopters of the game. Keep in mind that it's only about the anti-submarine helicopters, it's not the top 5 best helis. This top was made with the help of my viewers and is based in my personal opinion. So if you disagree with me, I invite you to comment below your top 5 best anti-submarine helis of the game. So, like this video right now and subscribe to my channel for more gameplays, tutorials and news about modern warships. And here we go with my number 5, the new premium Comanche. The Sea Comanche, we have only one slot of torpedoes, but it's such a spammer. We have 6 torpedoes with a good damage. Look, the burst damage is 24,750 points, but we have 3 rounds per attack. Basically, those are 6. So the damage is going to be something close to 50,000, even more, I guess. But yeah, so far is a good helicopter to destroy submarines. The reload time of this torpedo is 10 seconds. Basically, that's the only weapon that we have to destroy submarines, and it was available in the recent battle pass. So my prediction is that it is not going to be as expensive as other anti-submarine helicopters of this game. Try to purchase this once it gets released in the market, because it's going to be a good weapon to destroy the subs. We need to talk a little bit about the speed of the Comanche, because that's gonna be important in this top. For example, we have good torpedo spammers, but they are slow. It is not the case of the Comanche because we have a good speed. 80.9 knots is enough to reach the enemies without being destroyed. I mean, if you are careful enough, we have, look, a good maneuverability, 65 points, the view range 8 kilometers, and the underwater visibility 2.29 kilometers. Now, here we go with my number 4. The Merlin helicopter, another torpedo spammer. Yes guys, we have 4 torpedoes with this helicopter. Is the Stingray. Whoa, what a voice crack. I need to drink some water. So look, we have 2 slots with 2 torpedoes in each one. So yeah, it's a total of 4 torpedoes. Look, the rounds per attack 2, we have a burst damage of 36,000 points. That's the burst damage of 1 slot. So yeah, it's going to be a damage of 72,000 points, something like that. And we have a reload time of 13.50 seconds. That's why I recommend the Comanche, because of the reload time, 10 seconds only. But here we have a good damage. And also, one of the problems of this helicopter is the speed. 60 knots, it is not good, it is slow, so you could be destroyed before you reach your target. And the underwater visibility, 3.40 kilometers. It is actually better compared with the premium Comanche. Now, yeah, as I mentioned earlier, the only weapons to destroy the submarines are the torpedoes, the Stingray torpedoes. So, here we have the price of the Merlin helicopter, right now 1,800 art coins. Now, here we go with my number 3, the C-20J heli. Yes guys, this is a good heli because we have 2 types of anti-submarine weapons. We have anti-submarine missiles and also torpedoes. There's only one missile, is the CY3. This missile can destroy surface and also underwater targets with a burst damage of 25,000 points. The reload time is 9 seconds. And also we have torpedoes, the U7 torpedo, look, is a torpedo with 2 rounds per attack and a damage, the burst damage, 50,000 points. The reload time is 11 seconds. So is another good weapon because we have 2 types of anti-submarine weapons. We have the missile and the torpedoes. About the stats, okay, it is not fast. The speed is 65 knots, the maneuverability is 65 points, the underwater visibility 2.55 kilometers. Those are the stats of the C-20J, and if we go to the market and search for this heli, okay, it is actually way cheaper compared with the Merlin, 1,625 art coins. Now, here we go with my number 2. The Mi-171SH. In my opinion, this heli is underrated because we have 2 types of anti-submarine weapons too. Anti-submarine missiles and torpedoes, but this time with a higher damage compared with the C-20J. Look, we have 2 anti-submarine missiles. Is the APR-3ME with a burst damage of 44,000 points. those are 2 rounds per attack, and the reload time is 12 seconds. This missile can destroy the submarines and also warships, and we have the torpedoes, the MTT, with a burst damage of 26,000 points. The reload time is 8 seconds only, so we have a good reload time and a good damage. If we combine the missile and also the torpedoes, is gonna be a good anti-submarine weapon. The problem, look, the speed is really low, 58 knots, the maneuverability is bad too, 58 points, the view range 8 kilometers, and the underwater visibility 3.12 kilometers. Not good. Not good, but enough to be my top 2. Now, before I show you my top 1, I have a few honorable mentions that I want to share with you. The first one is the Super Stallion helicopter, basically because here we have torpedoes and also nuclear weapons to destroy submarines. Yes guys, nuclear depth charges. The problem is that it is a free fall bomb and you need to get close to the enemies in order to use this, so you can get destroyed easily. Also, the speed of this heli is not the best, so you're gonna be destroyed before you reach your target. 60 knots only. That's the speed of the heli, the maneuverability 58 points. We have the Mark 54 torpedo with a burst damage of 40,000 points. But look, the damage of these depth charges is really high. Look, 125,000 points is a lot, but it's hard to cause the total damage with this thing. Another honorable mention is for the Defiant X, a good option for the free-to-play players. This was a free reward in one of the previous events. And here we have 2 torpedoes, the Mark 44 with a burst damage of 25,000 points. It's gonna be 50,000 because we have 2 torpedoes with this slot of the heli. Something good about the Defiant X is the speed, 83 knots. And we have good stats so far with this heli. The underwater visibility is really good, 3.20 kilometers. Another honorable mention is for the NH-90. This helicopter is equipped with torpedoes as well. The MU-90 with 2 torpedoes in this slot, and the burst damage 27,000 points. It's gonna be higher because we have 2, so it's gonna be more than 50,000 points. It's going to be a high damage, and the reload time of this torpedo is 11 seconds. And my last honorable mention is for the Shuriken helicopter. Yes guys, because here we have a cannon that can destroy submarines. It's the only anti-submarine weapon, but is effective since it is not affected by the missile or the torpedo traps, and is guaranteed damage. The speed of this heli is extremely good, literally the fastest heli of this top, 96 knots, a good maneuverability, even better, look, 71 points, and the underwater visibility 2.87 kilometers. The Type 42 is the cannon, right? Yeah, surface plus underwater, the burst damage 36,000 points with a reload time of 9 seconds. Now, here we go with the top 1 and the best helicopter of this game, the C-18F. Yes guys, this is the best anti-submarine weapon by far, because of the burst damage, and literally all of the weapons that we have can destroy submarines. We have torpedoes and free fall bombs that can destroy surface and underwater targets. First of all, the torpedoes. We have the U-7P with 2 rounds per attack. But since we have 2 torpedoes in this slot, those are going to be 4 torpedoes with a burst damage of 120,000 points, which is insane. The reload time is 12 seconds, and the free fall bomb that we have can cause a burst damage of 83,500 points. The problem, the speed and the maneuverability of this heli are bad. The speed is 63.2 knots, and the maneuverability 58 points. The view range 7 kilometers, the underwater visibility 3.12 kilometers, one of the best of this top. And another problem is that this helicopter is not available in the market. It is a gacha reward. So, what do you guys think about my top? Please comment below your opinion and also your top 5 best anti-submarine helicopters of the game. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more gameplays, tutorials and news about modern warships. I see a helicopter there, we're going to use the cannon. Nice. Another warship. And another heli. Nice. I can see my first elimination there already. one of these players. Ooh, look at the Ushakov. Yeah, the Ushakov. The torpedoes there. 90,000. Okay, that was enough. I mean, if I use the heli again, I will destroy him. Look, that's why I love this heli. Hello, buddy. It was an assist! Okay, the Bahia is weak. The Bahia is weak. There we go with dead torpedoes. Look, damage to both of the enemies. The Fletcher. There we go with the torpedoes. Ooh, such a good kill. Such a good kill with the helicopters and the rest of the weapons. The submarine is here, guys. Everyone go for the submarine. Go for the submarine now. The grenade launcher. A lot of damage. Now, we're gonna try something. We're gonna try something here. Bam. Plus the grenade launcher. Bye bye. How is that? No, 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 no. Don't tell me that's another assist. Brother, this is trash. One elimination, 700,000 points of damage.